What's up, HASfit Tribe? It's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia, and this is a chest and triceps workout.
Today's strength training routine only requires dumbbells.
You will want to have a few pairs of dumbbells on hand so that you can switch up your weight as needed. You may also use a bench for a couple of the exercises, but it's not required.
You can follow along with me for the standard moves.
And you can follow me for some modifications.
If you're ready to go, let's pump it up. All right, before we get into the work portion of today's routine, we are going to do a warm-up, prepare our bodies for that work. And the first move is going to be a wall angel. So go ahead and head on over to a wall, a door, just really something that we can lean against. We're going to open up that chest and shoulders, putting your whole flat back and head up against that wall. And now let's raise our arms up, trying to put our arms, flat arms and hands on the wall. Pull those elbows down and then extend back up. Now this is a tough one. Even people that are super flexible sometimes have a problem with this one. So do the best that you can, trying to keep that back up against the wall as well as your hands and those elbows. Pulling down on the elbows and then extending, reaching straight up. You can really feel this one testing that mobility.
And this is actually one that I love to do just on days when I'm not working out.
Yeah, great for posture.
Find a wall, my back is bothering me or my shoulders, and just do a few wall angels.
All right, and last one here. And relax. All right, feeling good. Moving to the floor for the next one, we're gonna do a quadruped hand on head rotation. So coming down onto all fours, let's put our right hand behind our head, and let's bring that right elbow to our left hand. And then we're going to rotate and twist, keeping our eyes on that elbow as we open up and rotate. Slight bend in the elbow of that base arm. Full rotation, whatever that looks like for you, maybe more or less than us, doing the best you can. Great to open up your chest, shoulders, as well as that thoracic spine. Controlled move here. It is a warm-up, not a race. And one last one on this side. Excellent. Hand down. Now let's go opposite side. Same move, left hand and left elbow to that right hand, and full twist. You might find that one side's a little tighter than the other, which is pretty common. You'll also probably find that your last repetition will feel a little better than your first couple. It takes a few reps to kind of get warmed up, loosened up on this one. Nice controlled breathing for 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, let's go on and come up onto our feet for the last one here. We're gonna do an alternating palm up, palm down twist. Let's get that right palm up, left palm down, arms at our sides, parallel to the floor. And now we're going to twist. So now I'm gonna alternate which hand is on top. And twisting those thumbs is another way to think about it. So they're moving in opposite directions. You can kind of feel that stretch working across your chest, shoulders, and really all the way down through your biceps and forearms.
For sure.
And you want a little, if you want even more stretch, you can pull those arms back while you perform this one. You may not need to, depending on your flexibility, mobility level. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, I think that upper body is sufficiently warm.
Yes.
Let's get into the work portion. We have 2 exercises to start with. We're gonna go back and forth in a superset fashion with those 2. They're complementary exercises. I'm gonna grab a bench for this first one.
And I'm gonna do my move from the floor.
And so this is a 1 1/4 chest press. We need 2 dumbbells. And we're gonna go a little heavier on this one for a set of 10 repetitions. So whatever heavy looks like to you for a chest press. All right, so taking our dumbbells, lying back, whether you're on the floor or on your bench, it's up to you. I get a little more range of motion from the bench, but if you don't have one, the floor is great too. Let's go ahead and start with those dumbbells all the way up. Now, we're gonna bring the dumbbells all the way down, up 1/4 of the way, back down, and up. So it's 1 1/4, you'll notice there. So it's down, up 1/4, down, and up. We're gonna do this one together for 10 repetitions. Ready and begin.
And if you're on the floor, notice how my triceps are just barely touching the floor, and then pop them right back up.
So yeah, they're not bouncing off the floor. So that extra 1/4, if you're wondering what that's for, is to put a little extra emphasis on those chest muscles. That bottom 1/4 of the move makes that chest work. So we're breathing in on the way down and we're exhaling on the way up.
That's number 6. 4 more.
And we don't want our elbows completely up out to our sides, but instead, notice how our elbows are bent at about a 45-degree angle. They're kind of in between, not tucked into our sides and not flared out either.
This is your last rep right here.
And 10, very good. Okay, come on up. And we're gonna need a lighter weight for the next exercise. And if you recall at the beginning, we said, hey, you're gonna want some varying weights, and you're about ready to see why. Because different muscle groups have different strength levels, so we want to be able to challenge all of those different muscle groups. We're gonna do a reverse triceps kickback. So while that last move was working a bunch of muscles at the same time, this one is isolating our triceps. We're gonna bend over on a 45-degree angle, bring our palms forward, elbows up, and keep that upper arm locked in place. Now we're gonna extend the arm, squeeze the back of the arm, and return for 12 repetitions. Ready and begin. Key on this one is eliminating that momentum. It'd be a lot easier to swing these dumbbells back and forth, but instead, really want to focus on only moving at that elbow joint, controlling both ends of the move. Squeezing those triceps up at the top.
Here's number 10. 2 more.
And keeping that upper arm locked in place.
And 12.
Very
nice work.
good. All right, so we can set those dumbbells, lighter dumbbells to the side, and we're moving back to our 1 1/4 chest press. So as we mentioned earlier, superset, back and forth between complementary muscle groups here. Now this little downtime in between is on purpose. When we're doing strength training, we need anywhere between 30 to 60 seconds rest in between sets. So that's on purpose. All right. Big deep breath here. We have 10 repetitions. In 3, 2, 1, get into position. And begin. Into that 1/4 chest press first, and then all the way up. It's 10 repetitions in total, even though it starts to feel like 20 when you consider that little 1/4 move. Notice the pace that we're moving at. It's controlled. Strength training it's important to focus on that time under tension. It's not a fast hit cardio workout here. We want those muscles to work.
There's number 8. 2 more to go.
Excellent. Nice and controlled. Push through it, folks. Should start to burn.
Right here, last one.
And excellent. Okay. We can set those heavier weights to the side. And if you need to switch up your weight for your next set of tricep kickbacks, feel free to do so. Maybe you started too light, maybe you started too heavy. Adjust it accordingly. A few big deep breaths here. Those triceps are working on that chest press as well. It's not like they were completely resting here. All right, 12 repetitions on our kickbacks. Into position, palms forward, elbows up. Let's hit it. Squeeze the back of that arm and repeat. It's a great workout to build lean muscle as well as strength.
Halfway.
Again, under control. It has to be easier to race, but we're not looking to just get through it. We're looking for results.
2 more to go. Come on, you can do it. And last one.
Nice. All right, let's get started on our next superset pairing with a push-up. I'm gonna do mine from the floor.
And notice I now have the bench, so I'm gonna do mine from an inclined position.
Now this push-up is gonna be a little harder than a traditional push-up, fair warning, because we're gonna play with the tempo on this one. Getting into push-up position, we're gonna do 2 seconds of the eccentric or lowering phase. We're gonna hold at the bottom, the isometric, 1 second at the bottom, and then 1 second on the way up. Let's show you what that looks like. So for this one, it's 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 1 1,000, 1 1,000. So 1, 2, 1, 1. So a little slower tempo. Again, focusing on that time under tension. We have 10 repetitions in total. You decide if you want to be on the floor or a little easier version with either a bench. You could also use a chair, couch,
Countertop.
wall, countertop. Higher your implement, the easier it's going to be. All right, here we are. In 3, 2, 1, begin. 1, 2, 1, 1. Every time, control that pace. Again, one of those scenarios where, wow, it would be a lot easier to speed through this. Breathe in on the way down, exhale on the way up. Every time, get that 1 1,000 full 1 second pause.
Halfway.
Full second pause at the bottom. Keep your core tight. Working your chest, triceps, shoulders, even your abs on this one.
2 more.
Focus on that breathing here.
Exhale on the way up. 10.
All right, excellent. Okay, so we're gonna complement this one with another isometric move. We need 1 dumbbell, and I go a little lighter on this one. We don't need a lot of weight. We're gonna do what's called the Sven press. It is a more of an isolation exercise for our chest. Grab that dumbbell on either side. We're gonna squeeze that dumbbell together with our elbows up. We're gonna extend that dumbbell straight in front of us and then pull it back in.
All while squeezing, correct?
While squeezing the whole time, that's the key. So it's not just holding it up. Actually, like you're trying to compress the dumbbell from both sides. Doing this one for 12 repetitions in total. Again, doesn't take a lot of weight. It's more about the squeeze than the weight. Ready? And begin. Keep those elbows up. Squeezing the whole time. Again, you're gonna notice that time under tension because we're under tension this whole move. Not letting that chest rest. Getting that blood flowing to the chest here.
Woo.
Again, this one's primary focus is the chest, but you're also going to get some shoulders and triceps in there. Even a little back as well.
Halfway point.
We'll call that extra credit. You got it. Fighting through that burn. Pushing through. This workout may be tough, but you are tougher. Pushing towards those goals with every repetition.
That's number 10. You have 2 more.
Come on, finish strong, tribe. Last one right here, get it. Excellent. Okay, you can set that one dumbbell down, which I guess is the good news.
Shake it out.
But the bad news is
You're going back to those push-ups.
we got another set of those push-ups.
Oh my goodness.
Or maybe it's good news. Maybe you love the push-ups.
Maybe you love to punish yourself.
All right, getting into position. I guess Claudia equates push-ups to the same as punching yourself. They're on the same level.
Honestly,
we all have our favorite exercises and our least favorite exercises. We are indeed human, just like you.
But you know what? This is probably one of the best exercises for you.
Indeed.
And it requires no equipment. So how great is that?
Remember the tempo for this one, folks. Again, it's at 2 seconds on the way down, 1 second hold, and 1 second back up. Okay, I killed as much time as I could for you here, but we're back into it. Again, like I said, those rests are important. We need those rests in between sets.
Don't forget to breathe. Inhale down, exhale up.
Ready and begin. 2 seconds down, 1 second at the bottom, 1 second up. That's it every time. Good news is the last set of these you have for the day. Get through them, and there'll be no more. Focus on the breathing. Don't hold your breath. It'll make it just that much tougher. Excellent job.
There's 5, halfway point.
I'm feeling it too. Claudia's feeling it as well. You're not alone, folks. We're in it together. Every repetition getting just that much stronger, that much closer to our goals.
2 more. Come on.
Rep by rep right here, folks. Come on.
Last one.
You got it. Finish. All right.
Nice
Jess
work.
is really feeling it when we combine it with a little Sven press. All right, speaking of Sven press, we need that one dumbbell. Again, mix up the weight if you need to do so. You want a little lighter, you need to go a little heavier, whatever it is. 12 more repetitions here. Shake it out. Starting to feel that pump already, starting to feel good.
No kidding.
Wow, good thing I got the sleeveless on today.
I was going to say.
Busting them out.
I'm going to have to change after this. Take some sleeves off. All right.
Here we go. Hey, you like Claudia's attempt at a dad joke? It was pretty good. All right, here we go. Squeeze in either side. Elbows are up. And begin. Usually she leaves the dad jokes to me. Pulling back.
I've been hanging out with you for too long.
Well, I can't argue with you there. I think my corny jokes are rubbing off on her. Hopefully we're sufficiently distracting you from your chest and triceps. Pulling back, elbows are up.
Don't worry, I'm still keeping count.
Keep squeezing, folks. I know it'd be easier to forget that squeeze and just hold on for life. But again, we're not looking for easy. We're looking for results. You can't have change without being challenged.
That's number 7.
Come on now. 12 in total. Almost there.
9.
Ooh, burn so good.
2 more.
Right to the end. Dig deep. Last one. And there's 12. You did it. All right, Claudia, you want the good news or the bad news?
Good news.
All right, good news is we don't have any more of those slow tempo push-ups. The bad news is, however, we're not done with push-ups. We have a different variation for you next. Moving to the floor for both of us, we're gonna do a narrow 90-degree push-up. I'm gonna do mine from the feet.
I'm gonna do mine from my knees.
And where this one is gonna focus on our triceps. So we're actually gonna set up with our hands in line with our chest on this one. And as we lower our bodies, we're gonna keep our elbows into our side, but we're only gonna bring those elbows to a 90 and then back up. So it's not a full range of motion. 90 degree, boom, back up.
So in other words, you're not taking your chest all the way to the ground.
No, far from it.
Okay.
10 repetitions on this one. Again, this is a tricep focus push-up. Into ready position, 10 reps, hands in line with your chest. Ready, begin. Elbows stay in, 90, back up. Breathing in on the way down, out on the way up. Yes, your chest and shoulders are gonna help out a little bit, but this is primarily a tricep move. Again, elbows stay nice and tucked into your sides. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up.
7, a few more to go.
10 in total here. Forcing those triceps to do the work.
Last one.
All right. Big deep breath here. Moving to a chest exercise. We need 2 dumbbells for the next one. And as far as weight is concerned, I would go a little lighter on this one. Don't need to go too heavy. We're going to do this one under control. We're going to do a lying low dumbbell fly. So grabbing those 2 dumbbells, moving to our backs. We're going to start with those dumbbells extended straight overhead. And we're going to bring the 2 bottom ends of the dumbbells together. So those are touching, and our hands are almost on like a 45-degree angle.
So almost like a V.
Yeah, that's a good way to look
so
at it.
if you're
I like
looking
that.
at your dumbbells, they should make a V.
Thank you, Claudia. I like that. Okay, a little bend in our elbows now. And we're going to bring our arms down, but down almost to our sides. Again, another 45 low. Don't bounce them off the floor. Under control, and then come back up.
So almost like your elbows are going to kiss the floor.
Yep, you got it.
Just a slight little touch.
Slight kiss,
and then back
up. Again, keeping that same angle with our hands and with the dumbbells throughout the whole move. We're doing this one for 12 repetitions, focusing on that chest. Ready, and begin. And if you really wanted to, you could also do this one from the bench. We chose not to, but it would work from the bench as well.
And the dumbbells are over our chest, not over our head.
Yes, that's right. Well, then they lower. They're at the bottom of the move. They're like almost to our sides, right? And at the top, they come up to our chest. And use those chest muscles to pull, like you're pulling and raising the dumbbells with your chest. Don't have your arms locked out, but instead maintain a slight bend in your elbows throughout. And controlling, focusing on that lowering phase. Every move today, we're focusing on that lowering phase as well.
That's number 6, halfway.
Oftentimes people forget about that phase and they just relax and let the weights drop down. But that's actually where most of the work is done. Our eccentric strength is actually stronger than our concentric strength.
There's number 9, and I'm starting to shake.
I like it. That's how we know it's working. If you're shaking, folks, we know that it's working.
That's 10, 2 more.
Control, control, control. Again, if you're using control, it doesn't take a lot of weight.
And last one right here.
All righty.
Ugh.
Weights down. We're going to take a break from those, but we are moving back into those narrow, boom, 90-degree push-ups. So you can set your weights to the side here as you shake your arms out. Give them just a brief break. I say brief, I mean brief. Let that blood flowing. I'm feeling good. Boom. All right. Moving to the floor now. Big deep breath. Preparing ourselves mentally and physically here. That time of the workout starts to become just as much mental as physical. Narrow grip, hands in line with our chest. Maybe you did the first set up and now you want to drop to your knees. That's okay. Mix it up. Make it work for you.
Mm-hmm.
Ready position and begin. Elbows doing 90 and then back up. Don't bury these, folks. I want those triceps taking over. Abs stay tight, back stays straight. Even if you're doing the knee version, make sure you're bringing your whole body forward. Inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. Pushing those chests and triceps to their limits today.
7, come on.
Elbows stay tucked into the side, don't let them flare out. Come on now.
Last one.
Right to the end, you got it. We feel it too. Burns so good, folks. All right, let's grab those dumbbells. Let's keep it up. Keep the energy high. Feeling good here. It's working. Every rep's getting us that much closer to your goals. What is it? What are you working towards, HASfit Tribe? Think about it. What are those goals? What are we doing here? What brought you here? What made you hit play?
That's right. Every time you want to quit, think about it.
That's it. What is it? Why are you here? Low lying dumbbell fly. Dumbbells up, ends together. Slight bend in those elbows. 12 reps. Let's hit it. Control. Make that chest take over. It was, for the most part, resting on that last move. And now your triceps are resting on this one. So complementary exercises allow us to take a little shorter break.
Number 4.
Nice and under control. What is it? What are you working towards, HASfit Tribe? Trying to get stronger, build lean muscle, just kick butt at life, whatever it is. You're doing it right now. Proud of you for showing up today and putting in that work. It would have been a lot easier to take a nap. I know that much. Trust me, I know that feeling. But you didn't. You decided to get your workout in. Now let's finish.
That's number 10. Come on, 2 more. You can take a nap after.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
I know that's what coach is going to do.
Oh, I wish.
Okay,
here we go.
last
Here's 12.
one.
Focus. Boom. Good job.
Nice work.
Bam. Nice work out there, HASfit Tribe. Now we move on to the easy part, the feel-good part. A little cool down here. Show our muscles some love. Bring that heart rate down slowly. First one's going to be an overhead tricep stretch. So as the name insinuates, let's take that right arm overhead. If you can, grab your same side trap with it, or the best you can do. And then opposite side, hand on that elbow. Now, with that, keeping that elbow fully bent, we're going to stretch and pull that elbow kind of like this way, down and to the side at the same time.
Just a gentle tug.
Gentle tug. All these static stretches, we're going 85, 90% of what you're capable of. Want to feel a good stretch, but don't rip it out of its socket. We don't want to feel the pain. Probably going to feel some stretch in your lat and in your side too, and that's cool. For 3, 2, 1, let it go. Shake it loose. Opposite side here. Oh, even get my arm up there right now is a bit of a challenge. I'm like, man, is there weight? Is there a dumbbell in that arm? All right. All right. Pulling that tricep in the same fashion, just opposite way here. Holding that static stretch. These static stretches at the end of the workout are good to decrease our DOMs or that soreness afterwards, next day soreness. These are, we'll make that a little easier, a little gentler. For 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, next up, let's stretch our chest with a chest opener. Let's take our fingers and interlock or interlace them behind our backs. And then we're gonna pull those arms back, open up our chest, pull the shoulders back, arms back, hold. And if you want a little more stretch, you can actually bend over and bring the arms up, not required. If you want to just stay up, that's cool too. Really, again, you're trying to pull those arms away from the chest. Just holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up gently. All right, now let's show our shoulders some love with an upright external rotation. Elbows are bent at a 90-degree angle. Arms, shoulders, 90 degree. Now let's rotate back like somebody's pulling gently on those hands from behind you. Everything stays at a 90 and the hands pull back, and we're just gonna hold. So you're gonna feel this one, chest, shoulders, rotator cuffs, all getting a good stretch, and they all got a good workout in today.
I was gonna say, everything that you just worked is gonna get a nice little stretch.
That's right, we like efficiency here. Just hold, keep pulling them back. Feeling good.
Breathe through it.
For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is it. You made it. You can check this workout off your list.
You can
for
get your
today.
nap. Look at you.
Boom. Hey, she keeps talking about this nap. I hope I really get that when we hit stop on this record. She's like, no, I didn't. That was for the camera. I didn't say you could really get a nap. And we'll talk about this later. Hey, folks. Thank you so much for working out with us today. Hope you enjoyed our banter. We enjoyed hanging out with you. And did you know that you can get even faster results by following a complete fitness program?
Those programs can be found on our app, which can be downloaded to your Android or Apple device. But you can also find those programs on our website at HASfit.com.
And you can also support us and what we're doing by stopping by our store, picking up some HASfit gear like a HASfit t-shirt or our diet guide, Eating for Life.
Do not forget to like us on your favorite social media network.
Until next time, I'm Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia.
And we will see you at your next workout.